Remember I told you guys that this empty shelf will be getting filled very soon. My thrillers and a lot of space. I have 2 shelves worth of space. We're gonna go shop for books sooner or later. I don't know when that's coming, but you'll see it when you see it. I may or may not have bought some books. Where should I sit? And then we're gonna go through them one by one. Okay, the newest edition, it quite literally just came right now. This was also the last book that I ordered. I'm so excited. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try to do it cute. Wait, it looks like there's a little something in there. Oh, this is so cute. They put something in there. I got it from Pango, by the way. I need to make sure I'm telling y'all. They gave me a little sticker. Zoom in. Pango book. 2026 book challenge. I forgot my fan is on. I'm like, why is this thing floating around? The fan is on. 2026 book challenge. Yeah, this looks so fun. Read a book published the year you graduated from high school. Read a book based solely on the cover of short stories with the black cover about a haunted house or a castle set in Ireland with a real or fictional queen based solely on the book's fine art about a book club about a group of friends. That's more than 400 pages with the word magic in the title. With some kind of animal on the cover, published last year and set in California. Guys, I will be doing this for sure. We're gonna do a YouTube video about this because this looks so fun. I got the 100,000 Kingdoms by N.K. Jemisin. I got the old cover though. We love the old covers. I feel like they're so cute. I have read N.K. Jemisin. I read the first book in the 5th season, and then I also read, well, the first book in the Broken Earth trilogy. And that book is called The 5th Season. I hate that I just messed that up. And then I also read like a short story by her. I'm very excited to get into this. And I just love this cover, like I said. I think I'm gonna do all the books from Pango first because there's a couple. Let me just, you know, get myself situated. So I got Fevered Star and Mirrored Heavens. These are the 2nd and 3rd book in the Black Sun trilogy, I believe this is called. Is it called the Black Sun trilogy? I don't know, but the first book is called Black Sun. So I ordered the 2nd and 3rd one because I didn't have them. The 3rd one is hardcover and it just feels so nice. So I think I'm just gonna order these 2 in hardcover as well. I don't know yet, but this is my series of the month, so stay tuned for this. I will be making a video of myself vlogging it. I've already read Black Sun, but I'm gonna reread it only because I want to, you know, recap because I haven't read it in a while. But I did really love it when I read it, so very excited to have these. Y'all, it's so hard to like place these books somewhere. That wasn't aesthetic. Let me. This is. Oh, there's a sticky note. It says, Hannah, thank you. Enjoy from Katie. These Pango booksellers are just so sweet. But it is Song of Solomon by Toni Morrison. I am so excited to get into this book. This is also the older covers. I know that there's older covers than this, but I really want all of Toni Morrison's books in these covers. The new ones are pretty too, but I don't know. I like these. I'm so excited to read this. It's on my February TBR, so I should be reading it soon. And it's literally like, it's not that long, so definitely gonna annotate this down. I love Pango, and this was like $4, so I love Pango. I believe this is the last book from Pango, hopefully. And of course it's backwards. Let's we have My Darkest Prayer by S.A. Cosby. I know a lot of people love S.A. Cosby. I have not read him yet, and I decided to start with his first ever published book. I'm really excited about this. It sounds really good. A lot of people said that it is their least favorite by him. They're not saying it's bad, but they're saying, you know, he has better. So I'm really excited to see this. I'm starting with his first book only because I want to see the progression in his works, like where did he start and then his newest book, where's he at now. I feel like that would be very fun. I love starting new authors, and I'm so glad that I caught the publication order and stuff so that I can actually read it this way. I think that's the last book from Pango. I'm going to do Half Price Books next. Half Price Books, I got Immortal Dark. This is so pretty, guys. Like, what? I just read it this month. I got it for like $10 at Half Price Books with the sprayed edges. I actually had this copy already, but I gave it away because I read another black romance book that was famous at the time that this came out. Like, they both came out at, I think, during like August, September. So I bought both of them and I read one of them and I was like, oh no. So then when I was unhauling books, I gave this away, but I heard a lot about it. So I was like, let me pick it back up, and I'm so glad that I did because yes. And I got the second and third book in the First Law trilogy, I believe this is called, Before They Are All Hanged. This is so pretty, guys. And then The Last Argument of Kings, I believe this is called. These are so pretty. I actually have the new covers right there. Hold on. Wait. Drop them. No. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right. Whoopsies. I have all three of them in the newer covers and they are beautiful. So I don't know which copies I'm gonna keep. Got these all for $1 at a warehouse book sale, so I want to keep them so bad, but I also love these ones, and all I need is the first one, and the first one on Pango was like $5, so I'm just not the type of person to have two copies of the same book. So let me know which one you guys think I should keep, or if you think I should keep both of them, let me know. These were such a steal though. Like, Half Price Books, I love y'all. I'm gonna put them right here for a second because we don't got time to be dropping no more books, okay? And I got two mangas from Half Price Books. First one is called Villain Actor. I believe this is about a guy. He wanted to become a hero, but he wasn't able to, so he ended up just being a cop. But then one day he wakes up as a villain called Zero. So yeah, he just wakes up as this villain. So yeah, I mean, it's very short, sounds fun. I also kind of did a little bit of research about it, and the second volume doesn't come out until I think later this year or early next year. So I'm starting this manga early. I'm excited. And then we have Basilisk. This, all I know is ninjas and wars. All right, I'll read the back for y'all. Actually, never mind, that's a lot. Basically, clan wars, a little bit of romance, mature content, so I'm interested. Oh, they also have like a little character thing. Yeah, I'm definitely excited for this. That's it for Half Price Books. Now we have Goodwill, my baby. I got 3 books from Goodwill. The first one being the 3rd book in the A Song of Ice and Fire series. I tried to watch Game of Thrones. There was so much griping. Yeah, there was just so much going on that I could not watch it. I was on live one day and they were like, yeah, the series is way better. It's different from the show, so check it out, whatever. So when I found this in Goodwill for like $2, I was like, why not? You know, I actually used to own the first book like in the mass market paperback just like this. But again, I sold it because I was like, I don't like the show, and I thought the movie and the show, the book and the show were gonna be the same. So sad that I gave that away, but you know what? It's fine. Then we have Kill Yours, Kill Mine. This is a thriller. I am really excited to read this. It's basically what the title says. It's about, I think there's like a support group of people whose family was murdered. They decide to kill their family's killers. If you're picking up what I'm putting down. Yeah, again, seeing it at Goodwill, I was like, wait, this kind of sounds good, so why not? Got a book called Parish Trout. This is by Penguin, so you know it's a little, you know, informational. I found it very interesting, and also one of the characters' name is Hannah, so I was like, let me get it. It says that Parish Trout is the mesmerizing story of a shocking crime that eats away at the fabric of a small southern town, exposing its hypocrisies and shattering the lives of its citizens. A 14-year-old black girl was murdered, so yeah. Oh, and then from Amazon, The Falsification of African Consciousness. I don't know why I put this back in the package because I literally already started it. I don't even know if you could see the tabs, but jeez. Like this thing hates me. This little tiny book was like $25 and I really did not want to pay that, but Amazon was the only place that I actually found it. Falsification of African Consciousness is a lecture by Dr. Wilson, I believe. Psychology book. If you don't want to read it, even though it is really short, you can watch the lecture on YouTube. I believe it's like 2-3 hours long. I'm annotating this book down. I'm reading it slow, even though it is really small. I'm reading it slow because I love psychology and I just want to make sure that I'm retaining all the information. Like I really want to study this. Okay, I think that's all for the books that I bought, and then I have 2 books from authors. So I love author mail. Shout out to the authors for sending me these. Avery Brown sent me his book called The Blood Sagas, Blood and Loyalty. This cover, I absolutely love this cover. It reminds me of like an old 70s horror movie of like Night of the Living Dead. Like I'm trying to figure out what the other movie is called, but I'm gonna put a picture of it. I absolutely love this cover. This is supposed to be like a fantasy thriller type of book. He says that urban, like this book, I'm really excited for it. Shout out to Avery Brown for sending me this book. I'm really excited to get to it. Also, obviously he's a Black author, so go support. And then I have a book. I believe this is from the publishing company, not the author, but same thing. They gave me a little paper to explain like what it's about and stuff. This is an art copy of the book. It's called Ascendance. It sounded really good when they messaged me about this. I was like, oh yeah, absolutely. I need this, okay? Basically, they find out that there is an afterlife, but the only way for you to get into the afterlife is if you have a certain genetic code, I believe. And apparently this lab and these scientists pick off who has the genetic code and all that. Obviously, it's a little corrupt. Sci-fi thriller. If you're a fan of Blake Crouch, you would definitely like this because I'm a fan of Blake Crouch and this book sounds absolutely amazing. It does say that it comes out March 24th. So I'm gonna read this before then and let y'all know if it's good or not, but I have really high hopes for it. It looks really good. Guys, there's a character named Hannah in here too. Oh my goodness. I definitely need to read this. Thank you. I'm also gonna do a little library haul just because. A couple books from the library. You might have seen my other video where I showed you 4 books that I got from the library, but I did get some books before then, so I'm gonna show you all of them. Eternal Ruin, as I said, I literally just finished Immortal Dark, so I'm very excited for this. Me and my friend are gonna buddy read it. Bluest Eye by Toni Morrison. Like I said, am really excited to read Toni Morrison's works. It is the old cover. I really want to keep it, but it is a library book, so I'm gonna buy my own copy. It's okay. Bloody Cross, I actually don't know what this is about. All I know is he's half angel and half demon. So I was like, yeah, sounds interesting enough to me, and I need to get into more mangas, so why not? Poet Empress, I've seen so much about this on TikTok, and so when I seen it at my library, I literally just picked it up. I don't know what it's about. I just know that people are saying it's my favorite book of 2026 already. Like, this is going down in history, and so I was like, okay, we gonna see. I got The Unbroken. I've heard so much about this series. It has queer and disability rep in a fantasy setting, so I'm really excited for this. It does look like a thick one. It does, but you know what? The thicker the better. Raven Scholar. I'm probably not going to read this month, but I do plan on reading it in March. This is also a thick one, but I'm really excited for this. Again, I've heard so much about it. Fantasy, dark academia with a little bit of mystery. Literally perfect. So yeah, definitely gonna get into that. And then the last book is Blood Slaves, but it's on my bed somewhere, and I like all these books are right here. I don't feel like getting up and getting it, so I'm just gonna put a picture right here. I just finished that last night. Book is heavy. It was heavy for sure, but it was so good. I think everyone should read it. Check your trigger warnings. I feel like this book kind of gave 12 Years a Slave and Sinners to me. Like if you kind of put the vibes of those 2 movies together, there's slavery, but there's also black vampires. So yeah, Amazing book. Go read it. That is all for my haul, guys. Now I have to clean up my room. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am going to be rearranging my books soon to add all of these books. I have some other little goodies coming from some publishers and some other companies. So yeah, we're definitely gonna have to rearrange this very soon, and this shelf will be filled very soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Go buy yourself a book too. You definitely deserve it. And I'll see you guys next time.